Good day. Thanks for joining me for another Atari 8-bit gameplay video. I've got changes to my recording setup here, and I've got to say, I think I need to crank that down a bit. Forgot to do that before I pressed record. Should I start over? Nah, let's keep going. Hopefully that sounds okay. Alright, I'm not quite sure how I wound up with all of these Frank Cohen games. I think because I was maybe taking games off of like a tape loader, and they were listing all these different games that their company distributed and published, and I feel like a bunch of them were Frank Cohen games. So, anyway, here we are, Frank Cohen's Ghost Chaser from 1984. And let's see if, yes, we have the very familiar looking Frank Cohen style player character, animation as well as sound effects. Pretty distinctive, and movement is very much the same. Yep, you've still very much the same kind of game engine, if that's the right word. So when the player jumps, he moves forward a little bit. Now I don't have any memory of this game from back in the day, so that suggests to me that I didn't play it before. But from playing a number of Frank's games in the last week or so, I'm fairly familiar with how his characters move and such. One of the things that throws me a little bit, or did, I don't know if it's fair to say that it still does, is the way the characters step forward a little bit after they land from a jump. It's just something to be aware of, I guess. I don't really know what you're supposed to be doing in this game. Avoiding the ghosts. I did figure out that you can't fall very far. You can jump over these blue ones without too much trouble, and you get points for picking up these little circular things that sparkle a little bit. And then there's these gray ghosts that sort of chase you around, and when they accelerate, they make a sort of a noise like a Jumpman type bullet sound or gun sound. Yeah, oh, this is new. This is a new screen to me. Okay. Can't get to that ladder. I also noticed that if you fall more than just a little bit like that, you die. You gonna chase me? What are you doing? So I don't really know what the objective of this game is. Oh, it's like a trampoline? That's odd. Oh, I see. Probably, oh, darn it. Presumably I want that key up in the top reaches there. Whoop, and then when you, curses. So I think the idea there is probably to walk off onto that first trampoline box and then do that. And then the same kind of idea there. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Now, hitting the ghost like that seems to paralyze you briefly with fright, maybe, but it doesn't seem to have any other consequences. But I am confused about what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't really see any way to get up there. Unless you can, if you time the jump just right. Ah, there we go. There we go. That's a little better. I don't seem to have any, whoops, I don't seem to, can you duck? Oh, you can duck. Oh, come on. Game over. Alright, well, let's go back into the old haunted house here. Little boarded up windows, except for this one boarded up, not quite boarded up window. Now, oh, whoops. I remembered that the first time I started playing, not the second time. So those are thinly veiled trapdoors. Didn't really see any application of the keys, or for that matter, any indication that I had one. Oh, so let me grab this one. The ghosts aren't too hard to leap over. Yeah, there's no no visual indication that you're carrying a key that I can see. Pull up your feet, pull up your feet. Oh, maybe if you get hit 3 times with by a ghost, that's enough to do you in. I think that was 3 times. All right, good to be aware of. I don't really see anywhere else to go except crumbs. Except back to that same area. Am I missing something here? Yeah, there's this one. This screen, which I think I understand how to do now. Hard to time that jump perfectly. However, falling off onto the... oh my goodness. Falling off onto that platform there doesn't seem to do any harm. There we go. I don't see anywhere else to go here. So, let's try to get back over to the other side of the house and see if something's changed. That's the window. Huh. Can you go down the path? Can't go down. Can't get off the step, so I'm going to say that means you can't go off the path, down the path, so back into the house we go. Where have I not tried to go here? Got the keys. Picking up all the points. That doesn't go anywhere. That's a death. Good job. Excellent job. Falling to your death. That's really good. Oh, goodness gracious. Certainly not going to get any farther if I can't even... oh, this is new. Keep away from the fire. Was there not something else over here last time? I wonder if that's... okay, that was a surprise. The bookcase spat me out in a different place. Okay, let's get another key. Oh, I see what happened. It opened up some doors where there was no doors befores. Ooh, there's even 2 different rooms here. Well, this is like a washroom, like a really giant washroom. Oh, darn it. Okay, Well, this is interesting. I guess I'm starting over again. Probably this will be my last crack at it, but oh my goodness, I should. We'll see how it goes here. If I die right away, maybe I'll restart, but otherwise I'll give this a fair shake. So this is the first room on this side of the window. So picking up the points really doesn't. I don't know that means anything other than score, but I don't know that has anything to do with progressing in the game. So I will not focus on that, and instead I will focus on getting to different parts of the game. Oh, I see what. Okay, so now that those two doors on the left, if they're doors, I guess they're chained. They look a little bit like chained entryways. You can't get into them right now. Yee, I'm going to lose a player here if I'm not careful. Another player here if I'm not careful. Okay, so this takes me to this one where what did I pick up? Key number 1? Can't even remember, too busy talking. Oh, come on. That's actually pretty weak. When you're at the top of the ladder, you shouldn't really have the option of falling off there. Shouldn't be possible. And I'm still not any better at that. Oh, maybe slightly better. It didn't take me four tries that time. Go away, ghost lady. I don't know if it's a lady ghost or not. Okay, so now those ones are open. The ones immediately to the left here. That bottom one's going to be a little tricky to get to, though. So this takes me now into the fireplace room, whereupon I can. Well, I don't know why I went for the points there. It's pointless. That one looks like a male ghost. He's chunkier. Okay, so now I can go through here back into the washroom. Come on. Oh, it's that's a slippery surface. So how do I get down? Oh, the bar. Pretty easy to fall to your death here, I think, in this game. Alright, what have we here? Yet another key. Seem to be able to be petrified a few times. Maybe it's 3 times on any one screen, perhaps? Okay, well, that's back into this room. Can I get down to the bottom there? Yes. And what have we here? Another, looks like a kitchen this time. Oh, those things are falling down the platforms. Interesting. Yep, looks like 3 times on one screen does even. So I can't. Do they turn random directions? It looks like it. Oh, I see. Interesting. Interesting. So there's a certain amount of luck involved in dodging these guys. So we wait a moment and then we go. Oh, I thought he was going left. Darn it. Oh, come on. Cheap. Very cheap. Game over. Okay, well, you know what? That's not a bad game. It has some promise. platformer, keys, puzzles, action. Standard platformer kind of stuff, I guess, but has some style. Sound effects are good. The controls are standard Frank Cohen controls. Cohen? I don't know where that came from. Standard Frank Cohen controls, and so once you're kind of used to that, it's not too bad. Ghost Chaser, found in 1984, published by Artworx. Alright, that's going to do it. Thanks very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.